Okay. Hi, anybody. I'm Luppi, and we are actually having the controller work perfectly this time. Had to do a reshoot because we were just spinning around in place. So that's fine. That's good. Welcome. It's been a week. How are you guys doing? Are you having a fun week? Are you enjoying the new year? Are you dreading all the work you have to do to make this the best year ever? Regardless of your feelings, I hope you're having a great week. I intend to have a okay week, maybe. I don't know. In some ways, it's gonna be great. In some ways, it's gonna be blah. That's all it ever is, right? What am I doing? I'm attempting to fall into lava, apparently. What we need to do is quit goofing off and actually go back to the nether and acquire more netherrack. And that's probably all we're going to be doing today. Boring, I know. But they don't add that into the songs, do they? All the day. Oh, hey, we've got more netherrack. What the heck? Well then, what am I doing? When we've got more stone to and also, why am I adding that stuff to the It's fine. We'll get rid of this stone, then we will go to the nether and fill up our chest. And that'll be that. That'll be the plan. So we're not starting with mining, we're going to end with mining, probably. Allegedly. But yeah, I don't know why I thought we had more or less stone than we did, but you know what? Works for me. Fine with that. It's an outcome I can accept. So, any of you guys play or acquire any cool games? I haven't. I've just been playing a lot of the usual stuff. A lot of Smash Bros lately though. Really looking forward to I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the end of the year. We'll get a lot of Smash Bros done. I know that's pretty vague, but I have the list of who I intend to play this year. So that's cool. We'll see if we stick to it. I never do. I always end up in a situation where it's like, oh, this character who I thought would be fun to play is actually a real pain. And I don't have the time or the spoons or the know-how or the patience right now to deal with it, so I'm not going to. And that is the unfortunate way that's the unfortunate way we operate in here. It's fine, it's okay. Yeah, that's Smash Bros. It's gonna be a lot of Echo characters, I think, this year. We're just gonna knock out a lot of the duplicates if we can, if we're able. I'm just dreading the characters I'm dreading the most are like the actual fighting game characters because I don't know any of their combos, any of their button presses. Like, that's complicated stuff. I like Smash Bros because it's a pretty simple 1 or 2 button presses is a thing, you know, is the thing. I'm not here for anything more complicated than that. But I don't know. We'll see how they work. We'll learn. We can learn. I'm an adult. I can learn. It's okay. I'm really dreading Olimar though. Olimar and Alf. I don't understand them, and maybe it's just the times I played them, I just didn't have real good basis on how they worked. And maybe having an idea of how they work will help. I don't know. I just have to get a lot of practice in, I guess. I suppose that's the key to anything, isn't it? Gotta get that practice in. So this is where we burn stuff down. Okay. That is kind of useful to know. Good to know. Hey, doggy, did you get burned? Oh, we need bread. We need food, that's right. Well, we can hang out here for a little bit, I guess, until we run out of... I feel like we've got an apple. We got an apple. That's a good thing. That's certainly not a bad situation to be in. We'll also need to get another diamond axe at some point. And I will have to assess how much of this we actually want to deal with, if we're being honest. Like, at what point is the mountain done? Is a good boundary to have before we start chopping down everything. I feel like this... Oh no. I don't want to include this whole thing. That's gonna take forever, because this goes... Tell me this doesn't go all the way somewhere. I'm not doing this whole thing. I don't want to do this whole thing. I didn't know this was here. And I mean, at least it ends at a decent point, I guess. But look at this. This is... completely unreasonable. I wanted this done in a few days. I didn't want... I say a few days. Like, we're not gonna be wasting months of work just to make this aesthetic thing that isn't really a good aesthetic. It's bad aesthetic. It's gross. But it is environmental, so that's cool. We do love our environmental storytelling here on the Luppi Rest channel. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird to describe the whole thing as the Luppi Rest channel. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Okay, at the very least, you're going to lose your home, pup. That's the long and short of it all, I suppose. Unfortunately enough. Or, I mean, you can totally live here if you want. It's just gonna be really gross and on fire. Potentially, we'll have exposed lava. So, you know, not too different. Not too terribly different. But a little different. A little not good. A little bad. A little worse. Just a little. I don't know. Why am I trying to convince a dog that isn't even near me? I guess I'm just one of those people that needs to really be sure that everybody listening knows what I'm about and that I'm not making a fool of myself, desperately trying not to be embarrassed or embarrassing. Huh. Well, now that we've psychoanalyzed me, how about you guys? Anybody got any crippling insecurities that you're willing to share to the class? I would love... Actually, no, I don't. I don't like sad stories, if we're being honest. Like, those commercials with the animals and at the shelters and stuff always bum me out. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. This isn't I don't care about your story. This is... I'm not in a headspace where I can endure the experiences of other people if they're worse than my own. Huh, that sounds really bad when I say it like that. Like, your life's worse than mine, I don't care. Yeah, that's kind of gross. That's definitely not empathetic. It's not like we need to be perfectly empathetic, but we should try to be a little better than completely ignoring other people's lived experiences for our own comfort. At the same time, you do have to understand your own limits and be able to set boundaries. I think both of those are correct statements to make. So I don't know. Kind of at a loss. I suppose the difference is if somebody who trusts you or likes you or knows you asks for an opinion or for help and you blow them off, that's pretty crappy. But you don't have to feel obligated to go out of your way for strangers. I think that's the way we're gonna spin this. That it's good to care and it's good to try. But at the same time, there's only really so much all of us can do as individuals. And you are not obligated to burn yourself down, burn yourself out, destroy yourself for other people. Especially for people who can't or won't do the same thing for you. I don't know, like there's a lot of people though that are in that situation where I feel like we should go the extra mileage and help them out if we can. Like children. The various forms of people who can't provide for themselves or protect themselves just because that's just the way it is at this moment. Hey, buddy. I'm fine with you flying away. I'm on fire. There are a lot of Rexes all up in my base. That's neat. I wonder why. Blah 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 blah. Oh hey, we do have some food. That's cool. We have more at the base. That's fine. Leaving the nether. Hey, buddy. I was just talking about food. And do you want to be food, little cow? Don't worry. I'm not going to eat you. Not yet. Wild animal. In real life, the wild animals can be the more dangerous animals to eat. That's not just because they still have their full wild instincts, but they can also carry parasites. And nobody really wants parasites. Well, I mean, most people don't want parasites. Some people probably do actually want parasites. No. Stop. Okay, it's still night because I was goofing about. Okay. I understand. Wow, we ate up all of our bread. I'm not making more bread. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will. As long as we got the wheat, I don't care. We don't have more wheat. Okay. Okay, well, maybe we'll keep the carrots as well. I know not everything goes in that thing, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Anything else? Any other food things that I could use? I'm gonna be honest that we have more. Okay, I'll take the steaks, I guess. We'll have a little bit of extra stuff. That's fine. That's cool. I did not want to do that. I was just checking what you're doing, doggy, and you're doing okay. That's cool. We'll make bread. We'll have carrots, and we don't have much bread. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing, so we'll take it. I don't want to be here either, do I? indeed. I do not. Okay. We'll nap here. And go back, and then... we will place our blocks. Place the blocks. Mine some blocks. Call it a day. I felt like we were destroyed somewhere around here recently. I don't think we were. I think we just survived a creeper attack, maybe? But I don't know. I do not remember. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix a lot of this stuff. We messed up this world in some ways, in small little pockets. It's largely untouched. We haven't really played enough to completely break the world, which is good. You don't want to see the world break. Although if you're playing like a Minecraft clone, especially on like an inferior system like and I don't mean inferior like bad, just in terms of like computing power, like the Nintendo 3DS. Like some of those, you will literally be making stuff and the world will start to break just by the sheer amount of change you've introduced into the world. That's what got me into Minecraft in the first place. Got really into a Minecraft clone. I think it was called Battle Miner or something like that. The enemies were giant ants. And I was just making stuff while attacking giant ants, and it didn't go well. Eventually, like, the world started having these huge gaps in it. And I don't remember if they were, like, actual gaps you could fall into, or if there was just... they weren't there, but it couldn't load up more... it couldn't load up those areas for whatever reason. I don't remember. I don't know. Good. It's a good question, though. Which one it was. Let's put the carrots and the meat aside for now. And then let's keep going. I'm definitely starting to regret this project. And we don't have to finish it. We don't have to push ourselves to keep doing it if we don't want to, but I like to. I would like to see this thing actually become a proper volcano lava land kind of area. Okay. We're encountering trees again. That's cool. And I forgot to make an axe. That's something I forgot to do. Dang. That's unfortunate. I also should have grabbed bones. We could have got these dogs on our side. That's a misstep. That's a grave misstep right there. But it's fine. We'll be okay. We'll just do things. It'll be a little slow, a little painful. But I feel like that's how this entire Minecraft playthrough has been, if we're being honest. Very slow, very painful. A little bit of ambition with our projects. A little bit of being slowed by our own ignorance. By my own ignorance, not your guys's. You guys probably know a lot more about Minecraft than I do. Let's see, where are the trees? Oh, it's just this? Okay. Probably do that one last. Of course, it seems like we can actually get up those ones maybe, so we'll take this one down. And then we'll okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, is this one... okay, so you're also one. Gotcha. And we took you out. Gotcha again. Okay. Take care of these two. See where that leaves us, and then we'll start placing blocks again. Or maybe this will be the episode, instead of gathering blocks, we'll just cut down the trees and place blocks. Thank goodness we're not continuing on to that mountain. Oh boy. Although, considering how much we've decided to expand this project, maybe it would have been a better idea just to go for like one singular big mountain as opposed to like 3 smaller ones. I don't know. I'm not sure which was the best idea. Okay, so we can get up to all of these from here, so that's cool. And that's beautiful. I like to see that. It's a little nicer being able to just punch down. Oh boy. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't feel like I've done anything all week. That's too bad. I don't really have any fun stuff to report, I think. I did get around to watching all of Space Patrol Luluco. That was kind of neat. Definitely like Studio Trigger adding everything they could, making a cinematic Studio Trigger universe, so that's kind of cool. And also definitely making, I don't know, I kind of love their making fun of just the making of anime in general. Like, they're definitely talented people who know how to do stuff and know how also make it look very bad and do it in a way where, like, I don't know, Studio Trigger is hilarious. They've got such a variety of animation mastery under their belt, and yet they can still make the weirdest things that seem like they're not skilled but are. I guess, I don't know, I'm looking for words to describe what I'm feeling here, and I'm at a lack of words. But I do enjoy Studio Trigger Works a lot. Like, you can really tell the talent, and you can really just see the talent when they actually have a budget. When they're working with when they're actually getting properly financed. When they're not, it can be hit or miss, you know. You can definitely see where the animation budget ran out in some of their series. And that's okay. That's life. Everything comes down to cash, and unfortunately, not everybody can afford to pay. And that's okay. I almost fell down that. Oh, this is just a little hole, isn't it? Oh, okay. Not gonna pay that any mind. It's not a mine, so I don't have to mind. Let's waste our netherrack trapping ourselves in a little dumb hole. Or as BMO from Adventure Time would say, dirt hole. Okay. Working out for me, I would say. That's not really what I want. But we don't have to care too much. We can just keep placing things again and again and again. There we go. Better. And then we do have to remember to give ourselves a way out. That is always what we gotta do. Give yourself a way out. Always have an exit strategy. That's what I always say. May not always be the best advice, but it's always served me well, particularly, so... I don't know. Hopefully it serves you well as well. Well as well. Well, well, well. Okay. I wish we had an outpost on this side of the mountain. I wouldn't have to keep running all the way around every time. And now at least the hole's smaller, so... The hole is smaller, so we don't have to worry about falling into it as easily as before. That's good. That's good. And then... I'm trying to think of anything else I did that was really cool. But no. Free trial ran out on the Clip Studio Paint on the drawing tablet. And I don't really feel like I have the time to bother getting the paid version. If I had the time to like do it every day to draw and learn about it, then I'd be way more gung-ho. At this point, I do not. I don't always have consistent time. So, probably have to wait a little bit. It's unfortunate. I'll probably use one of the other... I'll probably try to use a free version of an app that doesn't restrict your ability to save. And then whenever I have the time and the money, we will probably pay. At least for a little bit, at least until we can get everything, like, understood, and we decide, I don't know, maybe I'll just use one of the free apps and we'll decide that's good enough. That's all we ever needed. I really wish Clip Studio Paint on drawing tablets, or on tablets, you know, on Android, was a one-time service like the PC version is. That would be excellent. Like, I don't know, I don't need the promise of an upgrade. Just give me something where I can just make and draw on this tablet whenever I want to. And that's fine. I understand that's not for everybody, and like, I don't know, in general, options are always a good thing. I just hate when the only available option for a product is you gotta do a subscription. Like, who do you think you are? Adobe? I don't pay for any of the Adobe things. I did once when it was a one-time purchase, and it was still too expensive then. You think I'm gonna pay you $100 a year or $200 a year or whatever it is now? Like, get out of here. And even when you had... Well, when we had the yearly subscription model, we didn't really make allowances for the fact that a lot of creative people aren't really getting paid fairly, and we had our product be overpriced because, you know, we thought it was very valuable, and you can say it's very valuable. It was the gold standard for editing software for a long time. And there's still a lot of people who'd probably argue that Adobe is still the gold standard. I don't know those people. A lot of people are very vehement about their pet, not their pet, but, you know, their favorite editing software. And I think they all have their own issues. And that's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. I don't know if running around in the dark is going to be counterproductive. Is the word I'm going to use. Counterproductive, potentially. But it might not be. It might be fine. Yeah, we're gonna place down netherite, and we're gonna netherrack, not netherite. Jeez. Can you imagine covering an entire mountain with netherite? Oh boy. Not me. Okay. I want to say I did read something though. What was it? I don't know. It's probably just a bunch of random volumes I got. You know, the start of the month is one of the times the new manga comes out. The middle of the month is one of those times the new manga comes out. And then the end of the month is one of those times when the new manga comes out. It depends on the company. It depends on the brand. It depends if things got delayed or if whatever service is shipping to you is being weird. I don't know. Yeah, one of the series I was reading this week, because I got it, was You Like Me, Not My Daughter. And it's a kind of a weird series. For the subject matter and for the way it's drawn, you'd think it'd be way more like adult, I suppose. But really it's just kind of like a comedy of errors kind of thing. Where you have like this awkward like 30-year-old lady who gets hit on by her, like, I think he's in his 20s, neighbor. And like she doesn't believe he's being serious because like he was her daughter's childhood friend. But her daughter isn't really her daughter either. Her daughter is actually her niece, but her sister and brother-in-law perished. So she decided to take care of the niece as a daughter. So that's their dynamic, their mother and daughter. And the daughter isn't really interested in the guy. She's more interested in making sure her mom has a healthy dating life as an adult. Because she wasn't able to because she basically... I don't remember if she actually graduated college and then adopted the kid. But like basically she was thrust into adult life way too fast. And that was her own personal choice. Like she did it because she didn't like the idea of the niece being like shafted by the family or shunted from family to family. She was like, yeah, my house is open. You're my kid now. That's just the way it's gonna be. And that's really cool. Like that is very admirable. So it's really nice that a lot of the other characters definitely are very supportive of the mom character. Because she's worked really hard and has done her best to raise a kid as best she could. Alone. But I don't know. It's an enjoyable thing. And then there was another one, but I'm not remembering. And am I not remembering because it was a new thing? Did I start a new series? I'm always doing that. I shouldn't. I've got too much stuff on the old bookshelves. But, you know, everything sounds so... Not everything. There's a lot of things where I see it and it's like, nope, you're never gonna make me read this. That's how I was with My Hero Academia for the longest time. Like, a bunch of friends were always like, you need to read this. Why aren't you reading this? And it's like, well, when it gets an English translation. And then it's like, well, it's got an English translation. It's like, well, you know, maybe if it seems like it's gonna end soon. And then it's like, well, it's not gonna end soon. And then I started, and it's like, yeah, we're in the final arc. And it's like, cool. Because I honestly, I love One Piece. I loved Bleach and Naruto when they were things. But I don't have it in me to read any more like 80-volume series. I'm an old man at this point. I want to see things that are going to be complete in my lifetime. I guess that's kind of my attitude. It's kind of like I didn't read it, I just saw it on the Google, you know, because occasionally it'll point out articles that you might be interested, because it's stealing all your data and it's trying to be friendly about it, but you know, it's still incredibly an invasive thing, you know, incredibly potentially a criminal thing, you know, Google. But yeah, there was an article and it was basically some game developer was like, yeah, we're seeing a lot of shorter games being popular because people are burnt out on the 100-hour video game. And it's like, yeah, I can understand that. There's only so many hours a day, and you know, there's only so many games that make that fun. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are really divisive, and I agree. I enjoyed both of them a lot. I played a lot more Breath of the Wild. I did not play much of... I think I only got 30 or 20 hours into Tears of the Kingdom. I really need to go back. We need to play that for the channel at some point. Definitely. But I enjoyed Breath of the Wild a lot. I think that's mainly because as a Nintendo haver, I just didn't have access to a lot of open world games. So for me, with not a lot of experience in these games, not having played Skyrim, not having played any Elder Scroll really, not having played like the Witcher series, for me, it was a breath of fresh air. Whereas for somebody who's already experienced open world games, and especially ones that have more integrated worlds with more to do, like a lot of quests and stuff, like I can definitely understand that the world of Hyrule we experience in Breath of the Wild is pretty boring by comparison. I understand Nintendo's idea of like we really wanted to set a somber tone, but I can also see how people who have experienced better might think that's just kind of like a cop-out or an excuse. I mean, I don't think it is. Like Nintendo, or the developers, the good old employees definitely did, there you go. Definitely did what they could to make a very fun, immersive world. Like, Hyrule from Breath of the Wild is a pretty fun place. I enjoyed exploring it. Sometimes it was frustrating, because there are a lot of open areas. There are a lot of areas that kind of seem samey, same. So, I understand. But I enjoyed it. I would like them, though, to take some of that criticism they got for these games and kind of be mindful of it in their next whatever Zelda game. And honestly, if we don't get a large open world game, that's fine. Like, I enjoy it. As a kid, I loved playing Ocarina of Time. Like, I explored the crap out of that game. I did not really explore Majora's Mask, but I love that game too, because people would move. Like, they were doing stuff, like in this little town, in this little world, and that was really cool. I loved that. Why do I have an egg? We don't need eggs here. We don't eat here. Okay. Why am I was gonna cut down trees, but I guess I'm gonna mine. We're gonna break this pickaxe, I guess. Okay. That's fair. That's life. I don't wanna collect the nether quartz. Which way? Is that my base? Kind of. Not really. So yeah, I guess we're mining. I guess we're gonna be mining. Okay. That's fine. We'll do the trees next time. We'll do the trees at some point. Oh, I'm glad we didn't fall into lava. That's always good. Come here, cubes. Die, potato. Oh, man. One thing I will say, and this is a completely different subject. We're moving on from Zelda and open world games. But, when I see one VTuber, like, react to, like, one of the reactor VTubers react to a video, and then you see all the other ones copy or follow, like, that's always interesting. Like, it always seems, and maybe it's just certain things, like when you're, okay. When you're reacting to the new stuff, that's just how it seems. But yeah, I don't know, I follow a lot of VTubers. I'm very interested in them. Just how they do things. It's neat. It's cool. I don't think I have that idol quality. I don't have the ability to carry a conversation on my own. And granted, they're streaming, so they have the chat and stuff, and that helps. Like, it's a little easier to bounce off of people who like you and want to be around you and want to support you. Or people who want to see you fail. So, you know, if you have the right attitude, like, you can make anything work. Like, Philion's a great example. She's always being dunked on by her chat, but also they're also very supportive of her too. So, I think if you're a strong VTuber, you definitely create a community like that, and then you can work off of it, work with it, and that's pretty cool. Whereas for me, I'm just making videos that I want. I'm just playing game. I say I'm playing games I want. I started playing games I want. At this point, I feel too locked into not too locked into like ever pivot, but you know, large projects and large vague games means I don't really know when I have a proper stopping point. Like Mario Minecraft, originally I was just gonna go for a year. That would have been 52 videos. We are at what, 70? And then I thought, well, you know, 64 would be a cool number because it's got the Mario 64 music. We could extend this all the way to 64, and it's like, okay. And then we got doing projects, and it's like, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep doing projects until I feel satisfied. We can extend this to any number we want, really. It's fine. But at the same time, there's so many games to play. Should I really be spending every week doing Minecraft? I don't know. I would like to play... I'd like to play the 3DS version of Minecraft at some point. Well, the new 3DS version of Minecraft. Just to see how that would look. It's been a while since I played that one. I got really into that one, before the Nintendo Switch version came out. Yeah. Got really into it. I think I was making what was I making? Some sort of veggie tower or castle or something? I don't know, it's fairly silly. But isn't that everything we do in this game? It's all pretty... Wow, look at that, more lava. Thank goodness. And we're still gonna have to get rid of our nether quartz. Okay. At least it's not that much. Yeah, we'll probably fill up our inventory and leave and probably fill up that chest, and then maybe we'll cut down some trees. Maybe we'll go back to the base and make an axe, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. I'll have to make that choice at some point. Not my netherrack. That's all I want. Hello, Magma Cube. I see you. I appreciate the fact that you can't really lunge in these enclosed quarters. Thank goodness. Oh no. The friendly neighborhood gassed. Little Boo. I'm always getting tripped up on whether I should call them by the Mario name or should I just call them by the Minecraft name. What kind of nomenclature is important? That's the point we're gonna have. Nomenclature is important. How you describe things tells people a lot about your own experience, and they will judge you for it. That's just how people are, though. Don't judge people too harshly. We're all just trying to make do with the very little, very inaccurate information we got. We're all just Stone Age creatures in the post-information age. What a cruel existence. It could be worse. But you know, why the heck are we not making it better? It's always my mindset. Okay, let's keep digging. Okay, that leads to a lava pit. Oh, interesting. Keep doing our best. Oh hey, that leads to a thing. Also fascinating. Cool. You know, I love to see stuff. Okay. Wait, which way? Which way takes me back? Which way leads back to the place I was at? Where's my tunnel? Well, we know it's somewhere connected with one of these, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. This is what I say. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Doing our best, ending up panicked. Okay. Well, if I dig this one, as long as we don't damage that wall, we won't be affected by lava for now. We'll have to remember that, though, as we get rid of the, Okay. And that's open for some reason, so that's cool. Let's see. So, yeah, we want... Alright, give me that. Give me all of that. Oh, I can't jump because we are... There we go. And how much... Okay. Let's connect to that other tunnel and then we'll mine this out. We'll mine out this rectangle. Okay, glowstone. Neat. And this is what we're gonna be attacking. Cool. Wait, is there lava in here? Nope, it's just glowing stone. Beautiful. You love to see it. I know I do. Okay. Oh dear. See, I knew that could happen. And yeah, I was still not careful enough with the... At least we're not using the the pickaxe that was just mining things willy-nilly. That was an experience. I do love enchantments. I do love them a lot. It's like I love hearing the Bowser music again and again and again. It's definitely nostalgic for my soul. Spent a lot of time being bullied by Bowser as a kid. Bowser over the Fire Sea was definitely a bit tricky for a young kid with an N64 controller. And a lot of the random challenges were a little tricky playing with a Wii U gamepad, like for the Virtual Console version. I don't know, like the Mario 64 is kind of best on a janky. Some of those N64 games are best on a janky like system. The moment they get upgraded, it kind of becomes kind of a mess. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely struggled with some parts of Super Mario 64 on the Wii U. I played that when I bought that and played that when it came out, like in 2015, I want to say. I was hyped for the N64 games coming out on the... Or was it 2014? I don't remember. I was hyped for the N64 games being virtual counseled. That was... And I mean, the Wii had it too, but... I don't know, it was the Wii U. It's a better system. Allegedly. I'm excited for the... I don't know if I'm excited, but I'm interested in the news of the Switch 2. Whatever it's gonna end up being called. I definitely feel like the hype for Nintendo systems, and maybe it's just me, not using the same... There's no Nintendo Power anymore. Back when I was a kid, we had Nintendo Power. We got all hyped up for the Nintendo Revolution. Like, the Nintendo Dolphin. Oh my god. GameCube. Man, I am such a Nintendo nerd. I don't know. I think the Wii definitely played its part. And definitely inspired a new era of like the Wii and the Nintendo DS both kind of inspired a new era of Nintendo being a little more free, while also being really weirdly constricting towards how they want other developers to utilize their consoles. But I don't know, it's definitely a very interesting and very strange time in video game history. Definitely not the worst, but it's also not the best. And I say this as somebody who definitely spent a lot of time playing the Wii, and a lot more time playing the Nintendo DS. Oh my god, I wore out my Nintendo DS. Man. I wore it out, got a Nintendo DSi. Wore out multiple of those buttons too. And yeah, I've played I'd like to believe I played the 3DS as much. But I don't think I did, because the only thing I managed to wear out was the rubber nub on the control stick, or the slide pad, that's what it's called, the slide pad. I made the little rubber protector of the slide pad fall off. Yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time within the DS family of video games. Or family of consoles and their various video games. There we go. It's a lot more words to say kind of the same thing, but you know, we gotta be specific. We gotta be uncompromising about how specific we want to be when we're talking about stuff, lest we be misunderstood. That's something you should never strive to be. I don't know, it's really weird seeing how values have changed on the internet. Like when I was a kid, you never gave out personal information. And you know, you tried to be as factual as possible, like the internet's it exists as a great scholarly resource, blah blah blah. And now it's like, you lie whenever you can, misinforming people is fun. And definitely, if you can monetize your entire personality, do it. And if you can't, you might as well still upload everything about you so that companies can steal your data and information and profit off you somehow. I don't know. Sometimes when you say it like that, I say sometimes, like whenever you say it like that, it kind of sounds like a sick joke. But I'm not laughing. Let's see, how much? We got a fair amount of netherrack at this point. We're gonna have to remember to be mindful, so we don't end up having a whole cavalcade of netherrack just... This is dumb and dangerous. Why am I doing this way? It's another easy way to grab netherrack, but also it's another easy way to get like freaking... I could fall into a lava pit. I could have lava fall upon me. Neither of these are very good. I'm still doing it though. I'm complaining about it. I'm telling myself I'm dumb for doing this, and yet we're still doing it. And if that's not the way it be, I don't know what is. Just think how much netherrack we'll have when... Think about how much netherrack we'll have once we make this a little less of a flat cave. You know, it's less of a large crawl space and more of a large crawl dungeon. A crawl cavern, if you would. And think about how funny it'll be when we finally find lava and get boiled alive, get burned alive, get burned to death. Yeah? As long as you're not attacking me, you're fine. We're all in this together. Random animals of the nether. Okay, I heard that guy hopping about. I think we're gonna get rid of the nether quartz and the magma cream right now, and then we will... which way am I? Where am I? Navigation. We can navigate. Yeah, there's the blaze again. And more magma whatevers. Wow. Way to be a jerk. Hey, we survived that pretty easy. With just one, it's kind of expected, right? I don't want glowstone dust. I want your magical blaze sticks. Can I? There we go. Oh no, where? Oh. are you here? Why are you right in front of me? You get what you deserve. I guess I'm getting what I deserve as well. I picked up more items. My door got destroyed. How dare they? And my portal's in ruins. We'll get rid of you guys as well. Oh wait, I'm not doing this right. I was wondering. My portal was destroyed. Unfortunate. Well, luckily for me, I don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, well, let's duh. Let's do the stuff we intended to do while we were here. And then we can continue to navigate the nether as we open it up and turn it into a free resource commune, I guess. I don't know. I am fully expecting, though, to, oh, yeah. Look at you. Give me your life orbs. Give me your experience. Oh. There we go. We got more magma cream. I don't know what it does, but that's fine. It's fine. It's just another thing. Into the pit it goes. Where it ends up, nobody knows. Let's just keep mining until we fill up this stuff, and then we'll have to go back to our base and make an axe and a pickaxe probably. For later, so I don't forget, so I don't put it off. We'll need a lot of things. We're going to acquire all the stuff we probably will need. Oh no, not these guys, not this area again. I suppose if I'm digging towards it, then that shouldn't be a surprise. Okay. That's fair and sensible, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's fair and sensible. I would never want to claim that it is, but it is, I suppose. I'm willing to be that mature about it. Okay, let's keep digging. We're so close to being full up on ugly flaming rock. It'll be great. We'll mine a little bit, we'll place stone a little bit, we'll get rid of trees a little bit for the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, next 4 or 5 or 6 weeks. Hopefully we're not still doing this by I don't know, when would be a good time for us to be done with this? Any point? Any point. Yeah, any point would be a great time to be done with this. The dumb thing is I keep complaining about it. Like, I'm not the one choosing to do this. No one's making me do this. I'm the one who chose to do it completely. And yet I complain about it. That is the vicious cycle of being a me, though. It's just so easy to complain and never change. I just gotta be me, no matter what. Okay. Another one of you. Targeting me. I'm not a fan of that, but we're also... One, two, 3, 4. Hey, buddy. And then I actually want the other... I want the other portal. I don't remember how to reach it from here, but I do know we want this portal. Is it this? Yeah. Nice. Was it this easy? It is this easy. It's always better than we expect. Leaving the nether. Oh hey, that thing popped right out after us. Okay. Cool. Inhabit this world. I don't care. Do it up. Little freak. You'll despawn eventually. But hey, enjoy it while you got it. Enjoy it while you're here. Look at a sky. Enjoy the world that can rain. You won't have long to do so. What if you guys took that as a threat from me? What climate change will do to a world. I'm hearing slime sounds. Wow, we almost filled that up. Oh yeah, there's a guy. Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about you, so I'm not going to. Goodbye. Where do I want to go? I want to go to the other portal. That's right. And that's the quest this time. Going back and making some more. Wow, look what we've done. Look what we've managed to do. Quit being so mad at me. Quit destroying this place. This is your fault. Cool. Okay. One thing I think we are in dire need of, though, is like some sort of blast shield for the door. Yeah. Oh, that guy's being real aggressive. How lame. Oh. Oh yeah, that time it didn't blow up the door. Oh, interesting. Well, we'll do it next time when we don't have a freak trying to attack us over every little thing. Leaving the net. Leaving the... Down I go. Wow, look at that. Boop. Alrighty. What were we going to do here? We were going to make an axe and a pickaxe. And then say that's good enough and call it quits. No, of course not. Of course not. We still got we got some time. We can do stuff. It's a bit of a shame though how casual I am with getting rid of the diamond stuff though, for being honest. But it's fine. That's life. It do be what it do be. I guess. Oh. Nah. I guess if everything's just gonna be efficiency. I want... I don't wanna... Is there any way to change the things? I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I also don't want to have to deal with that. Why not? And then this one's not anything. Of course, why not? That's the mood it's in. Nothing about making this thing more durable. What a waste. Wow, we really used up our levels. Okay. Okay. And that's life. That's just the way it goes. Okay. Actually, well, we're leaving that one. And then, is there anything else I want to do here? I don't really think so. I'm not sure. Blah, blah. It's fine. We'll keep doing our best. Let's keep doing our best. Let's see, I mean, it's not... I guess we can do more mining, I guess. That's fair, that's fine. Definitely not the worst we can do. A little tedious, but you know, it's better to knock out the work now than later, right? Look at me dodge all that fire. Oh, there's a big guy. You got mad hops. I don't want to tolerate that. I don't want to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, let's fill up our inventory with netherite again. Netherrack. It'd be nice if we could get netherite, but I don't think that's even in this version of the game. Mining out the nether like we are is kind of pointless, other than if we just want to collect netherrack for whatever reason. Whatever weird, perverted reason we've got. I just like it because it lights on fire and doesn't go out. Very interesting. Very useful stone. Alright, and there's nothing there to attack me this time. That's good. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's see. Let's just kind of... I wonder if we could dig around the world. I know that we've already done that. We've already experienced the crushing defeat of such an endeavor. This is a much smaller. The nether is so much smaller. Like it should be fine. And we'll definitely fill up on netherrack sooner than later. Oh hey, we grabbed our magma cream again. Okay. Neat. I heard the pitter-patter of little feet, and I think it was just the dog doing stuff, but I never know. Could just be me going completely crazy. Well, that ends that. Too bad. Too bad, quite sad. Who knows, maybe this tunnel will lead us somewhere cool. Or maybe, well, maybe it'll just lead us back where we started. Hey, it's another rectangle we can mine out. Cool. Not the worst thing ever. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Oh, it is the worst thing ever. Dang. Cool. Slowly getting to a point where we, don't have to worry about falling into that hole. Maybe. Or maybe we'll have to worry about it more now that it doesn't have a big old rectangular thing to protect us from falling into it in multiple ways. Yeah, for now, this one's kind of a little too spicy, I would say. This area is a little too much lava, a little too hot to handle. For someone as careless as myself at this juncture. So let's find a new angle of attack. And honestly, I think the next angle of attack really would be probably definitely be some version of we're going to get buckets and we're gonna get rid of all this lava. We'll make it darker. But at least we don't have to worry about accidentally losing all our progress whilst we're busy doing the mind-numbingly fun task of collecting way too much netherrack. I do appreciate all the Rexes though. They're kinda nice guys. Don't like them randomly making their noises, but I appreciate seeing them run around. Keeps things a little less dreary. There we go. A little less dreary. I was gonna start watching, is it Hakome or Hikome and Mikochi or something like that? Tiny Life in the Woods. It's an anime and manga about two like Minusians, two little like young ladies living in the woods and their adventures and stuff, living on their own and having a community and whatever. I did not get very far. I saw the first episode where we get to see them making soup and trying to move a dresser into their house and meeting a giant bird and then forgetting to ask him to move the dresser into their house. So I will enjoy it, definitely. It's just, it's a very much different flavor than what I usually watch. But I'm always interested in how other people draw tiny worlds. I think that's a really cool perspective. And I've always wanted to draw a comic about like small little like Minusian people. Lilliputians, whatever you want to call them. I think Pikmin really inspired that. I was a big fan of Pikmin as a kid. Oh dear, there's a thing. Yep. There's stuff. That's stuff. Okay. And we found lava above us as well. Yeah, let's open up this area a lot more, shall we? That's gonna be a great idea. Funniest crap I ever heard. Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to draw a comic about and this was definitely Pikmin inspired, about little guys in spaceships. And naturally, like, their spaceship crashed, you know, like Pikmin. But the difference was they weren't aliens, they were just like, it was like the Littles, but with like but ripping off Pikmin pretty much. And instead of trying to like fix their ship or like collect trophies or whatever, they were really just trying to get back home. So that was kind of the thing. I didn't really have any characters drawn. I just kind of daydreamed about it constantly for like a year or two. But if I ever got the chance, I would love to flesh it out a little bit more. It's still something that's kind of like, it's kind of growing there in the back of my mind. Although I'd have to change a lot of the scenery because when I was a kid, it was just like, you know, it's just the scenery around you, like my parents' backyard. And it's like, okay, how about not? How about let's, or if we changed it up enough or had a different, or we're really bad at drawing too, like, you know, it really wouldn't matter whose yard we draw, like, if nobody knows, it's fine, right? But yeah, I was really into Pikmin as a kid. And I would really love to I would really love to play the games again. And if I can't do that, I'll settle for drawing a comic that rips off the game series. That's fine. If I start now, I'm sure I could have a whole graphic novel's worth of art by the time Pikmin 5 comes out. So, you know, by the time they re-release Pikmin 4 for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh man. Honestly, I would love to see Hey Pikmin, KB Robo, was it Ziplash or whatever? And Metroid Prime Federation Force all bundled into one and then re-released on the Nintendo Switch. I know nobody else is asking for that, but I will. I'll ask for it. Okay, I regret that. I knew what it would do, but I still was like, oh, it's not too bad. We just have a weird mountain of lava just there. And we finally got rid of the pickaxe. Beautiful. Come here. Man. What other kind of stories was I obsessed with when I was a kid? Digimon. Oh my goodness. I had so many dumb Digimon-inspired, like, original characters. It's not even funny. And, like, the dumb thing was they were all Digimon, but they were, like, always inspired by, like, real-life stuff. So there'd be, like, a dragon beanie baby from the Zodiac, a dragon. And it would just be, like, Zodiac-dramon, you know? Or what were these things we had when I was a kid? They were, like... They're always in the book fairs, the school book fairs. They were these little... They looked kind of like shock puppets because they had like googly eyes and stuff. Oh dear. I was a little too silly. But they had googly eyes and they had a little book in them and they had zipper mouths inside where the book was in. And like they always had a different theme. Like if it was an alligator, it would tell you all about like alligator facts. Or if it was a little wizard, it would give you like magic lessons. Or if it was a stage magician, it would also give you magic lessons. Like, I don't know, they were really cute little things. And I had a few of them. I really liked them. They were the basic level. Oops, I'm dead. Maybe not, but we definitely took more damage than I would have liked. Hey yo. Look at that. You're not completely destroyed. Neither am I. Although we do need to get some more armor at some point. Gotta be a little honest and optimistic about We just gotta be honest about it. We gotta do stuff again. Only I could trade magma cream for experience. Okay, let's keep mining, I guess. I definitely love being efficient more than durable. How efficient is this? So magically. Oh dear. Gotta make sure we stay on top of where we're digging, I guess. Although honestly, this isn't such a bad idea. Not really a great idea, but it's not a bad idea. Let gravity do all the work. I say, absent-mindedly dropping things into a lava pit. For fun and profit. Come on, you. There we go. There we go. I'm farming you for your beautiful experience. Give me your life orbs. Give me your souls, random Minecraft critters. I don't know what the lore is for experience. Come on, give me your juice. Give me whatever you can. Okay, let's keep doing the thing. And then at a certain point we'll just have to remember to wow, look at that. Get chewed through like butter. Fascinating. Gotta love it. And I have been making a lot of progress on getting through my YouTube watch later playlist. Finally getting the stuff that's been in there for longer than a year. So that's, on one hand that's good, on one hand that's bad. You know, a lot of it, I'm removing a lot of it. I'm making most of the progress by removing stuff that's no longer applicable. Some of it's just like your interests change, like you add something because you're interested into it at that moment. And some things it's like, yeah, this was like news at the time, it was political at the time, and now it's, I don't care. The situation's changed within a year, so I no longer care about what people had to say a year ago. Unfortunately. That's kind of the way it is, you know? When you cover current events, when it's no longer current events, nobody cares. Unfortunately. Whereas if you're solely entertainment based, as long as you're entertaining, people will watch you. People are always watching old stuff that they enjoyed when they were younger. That's just the way it is. We all want our comfort whatevers. Wow. Oh crap, we actually filled that up pretty well, I would say. I thought we still had a lot more to go. Which way is... Hey, Blaze. Actually, I don't wanna fight you now, actually. It really wouldn't benefit me at all, so I'm not choosing to do that. Oh, I hear one. I don't... why am I getting burned? If I jumped into the fire? That's rude. A little rude. A little unfortunate. Oh well, we'll come back for another pickaxe. It's fine. Okay, that was on me. I hear someone, but I don't see someone. So that's concerning. A little bit, but still. A little concerning can still be concerning. Please leave me alone. I don't want your magma cream. See, I said I don't want your magma cream. What did I say? I said I don't want it. I don't want your stuff. Take what you're selling. And just get it out of my face. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see how much we're very close to being full at this point. And that's that. Let's call it a day. We're not quite at that point, but we are getting close, getting increasingly close to that point. And I feel bad that I didn't say anything of real import, that we didn't really talk about anything that cool. I apologize. Next time we'll be both well rested and we will have fun things to say. We'll have things to talk about. We'll be with it when it comes to... Oh hey, you didn't follow me. You stayed out here. Fascinating. I guess what we should do is, more than anything, be about filling up that chest. And then probably next time we'll focus on... Come on, let me get up here. Let me just get up here. Yeah, we'll focus on... filling up our inventory up again. Because we definitely got a fair amount, but we can always have a little bit more. And then we can... work on this a lot more. Hopefully make some serious progress. But I think for the rest of this time, we will hippity-choppity, hippity-hoppity trees. So we will find trees that are in our way that we can access, and then we will destroy them. It's an unfortunate thing, but I'm using the wrong... Oh, wow, that was cool. That was done. Done fast. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna complain about that. That is pretty darn good. But hey, at least we did get this tunnel thing filled in. That's cool. Kind of wonder if I have a sink, or not I have a sinkhole, but if my parents' neighbors have a sinkhole. They have a weird divot in their yard. Looks all cracked and funky. I kind of wonder if they've got a sinkhole. It's not good if it is. But, I wonder what it could be. Is this the thing as well? Or is am I just, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, cool. I appreciate learning things are things. Chain of arthropods. 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 Huh. There we go. Easy peasy. Quite an enjoyable process we've got here. Nice. I'm appreciating this very much. Very easy. These trees aren't too tall, so that's good. And all of their foliage. Oh man, though, like we're gonna have to clear out a fair amount, aren't we? Golly gee, I don't even know. Oh my. In here, I thought I was gonna have a problem with it just when I was thinking we'd have to clear out these guys eventually, the big old ding-dong ones over here. And I guess we will. Honestly, though, there's a part of me that's like, if it wouldn't ruin everything, I really wouldn't mind just burning this whole area down. Who needs all this wood? Although I do like the big trees. So honestly, once we get them off the mountain, we might call it and say it's fine. Because I do appreciate the big dumb trees. They're pretty cool. Okay, look at all that foliage. Look at all that tree, all that wood, all that trunk. So much trunk. You gotta appreciate it. Yeah, like as long as we start from one side and oh my god, so much tree. As long as we start from one side and just kind of work our way around, it'll be fine. That doesn't mean that's actually a true opinion, but I want to believe. I want to believe. That if we work hard, we can deal with the scourge of random trees in our area. So much wood. We are going to have way too much wood. And that's a good problem to have, I guess. You know, it could be the opposite, we don't have enough. You know, we literally created forests just so we wouldn't have to deal with stuff like this. At the same time, I am aware that burning down a forest is not the answer. Especially in light of recent events where that could be seen as insensitive, as people are losing their homes and lives and pets to rampant forest fires. And that's no good. That is definitely a no-brainer kind of thing. We do want to be at least a little mindful. Oh, it's raining, okay. I was gonna say, I wasn't aware of what was going on. Well, I guess that would have been, honestly, would have been great to start a forest fire then. The rain would have put it out, and we wouldn't have had to feel bad about all the rampant destruction we caused. Not that I would, but, you know, we wouldn't have to. And that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not a fan of chopping down trees. And the game, it's such a pain. It's such a tedious pain. Like, the best case scenario is you don't have to really struggle and deal with it too much, but the worst case scenario is, like, you literally have to clear out every single piece of wood hiding under some sort of random piece of foliage. And that's the part I hate. I hate having to literally just go back and forth, chop it up and chop it down. Okay, can we reach our little safe house? Aw, man. It's been a while since we went to bed, isn't it? Dang. That got me. That got me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. What's the quickest way to my little safe house? My dumb little... It's right there. I see it. But I also see all the things that are going to want to hurt me. And damage all the work I've done. I see them. Should be a straight shot. Should be fine. Should be a-okay. And there we go. Middling Swamp Outpost. What a weird name to give something. Okay, we got a lot of wood. Decent amount of saplings. And a lot of random stuff. Yep. Honestly, at this point, we should really trade out the bread for, like, carrots or something. Something that we have a little bit more of. And it's a beautiful day. Hooray. Let's do our best. And there's snow on my volcano stone. There's a creeper on my volcano stone. My perfectly placed volcano stone. Are you still... Nope, you stopped pursuing me a while ago. Oh dear. fire. There's so many awful things trying to do awful things to my... Why? Why is there snow? I know that's because there's not enough fire, but still. Oh, I should have gotten my dumb whatever and taught this foliage the meaning of pain. It's okay. I can do some of it by hand. I'm fine. I'm not emotionally wounded by that at all. It's okay. It's something I knew I'd have to do anyway, so I'm fine with it. I am kind of glad we didn't have to burn down. But at the same time, there's a part that's like, yeah, but you know, it could have been fun to burn it all down. You never know. Could have had a blast. Could be like Jimmy Neutron got a blast. Look at that. Another giant tree. Immaculately dealt with. Golf clap. Okay. I want to say I heard a loud car go by. But I don't know if that was an accurate way to describe that sound I heard. Okay, I feel like any of them that are like this far away are fine. It's just really going to be... Yeah, you need to get out of here. And this one needs to get out of here. And we still got some wood from these guys, apparently. Okay. I don't know if that's newly exposed wood or whatever. And we got some little guys as well. Okay. That's fine. I'm nothing if not accommodating. And then hopefully next time we kind of pull off the same amount of stuff, you know, we gather netherrack and we place netherrack and we clear out more of these forests that plague me. That plague us. Let's see, that seems about fair, and then... There we go. And now this tree can decompose properly. Same for this one, hopefully, allegedly. Look at that. I knew there was one of these with multiple pieces of wood stuck in it. I'm sure there's more, isn't there? Maybe not? Oh. Duh. Okay. Lop. Splat. Oh well. And that does look like we got all the random wood pieces up there. So that's good. That's great. That's what we want to see. We'll probably... let this be the final tree we deal with today. And then we will probably want to clear out some of this. It's unfortunate because I really do love the big tree aesthetic. But I don't want them getting in the way of all of our volcano. So maybe what we'll do is we will throw some of these guys. Isn't that how you do it? You just place 4 of them. Hope they grow. Hey, buddy. I was thinking about slaying you, but I decided against it. How's that for being fair and fun and happy? And if it doesn't work out the way I think it does, then that's fine too. That's life. It's okay. But it'd be really nice if it did. Wait, these aren't... Okay. Different tree. Different kind of tree. Okay. There's no reason to hoard all the saplings. It's not like we're going to be using them for anything, so... Who knows? If they grow, they grow, and if they don't, they don't. Wow, we actually got some, we got a lot more saplings, hooray. We did it. We did it. We got more saplings. Isn't that what we wanted? All along. Into the heart of the tree. Chopping down everything we can. Hopefully exposing all of it. That would be ideal. I really don't want to deal with it anymore. I want to be done with some of these trees. Oh, hey, see? Yeah, that's the way we do it. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Even if it doesn't seem like it, I know what I'm doing. Oop. Wrong thing. And there we planted kind of the start of a new forest. Did that horse grow up before our eyes? Wow, you got a lot of hearts. And you were very friendly. Okay. If I remember, I'll come back for you. If I remember, we'll come back for you, horse. I probably won't remember. Still though, we didn't really get everything I wanted to done, but we did get a pretty serious amount done, I would say. Like, I'm not gonna cry or complain about it. We filled up our inventory pretty well. Got some netherrack placed. Chopped down some trees. And we didn't spend the entire time doing just one thing, so we got to say that we divided up our interests. So that's good. I'm not a fan of all the squelching. Get out of here. Get out of here. I see you. But I'm not a fan of it. Still more? Okay, there's still... There we go. Alright. Next time we'll start by, oh wow. We did collect a fair amount of wood. Jeez Louise. Do we have more of the... We do have more of these. So maybe next time what we'll start with is planting some trees, freeing up some space on our end, and then fill up our inventory with netherrack. And then place netherrack, cut down more trees, potentially burn more trees. I don't know. And we'll try to get this set up even more. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Think of cool things to talk about next time. That's homework for both of us, I would say. I did a pretty terrible job today. I'll admit that. This week was kind of a bust. But I'll try to think of some cool series that I've read. Some cool things I've seen. A cool book or idea that I'm really wanting to talk about. Or if you guys want to hear more about like random dumb like comic ideas or video game ideas that I have that are just like never going to be ever anything, we can definitely talk about that kind of stuff. We can nerd out about that kind of garbage. So I'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you for watching. Bye.